before we let you go tonight, and I say thanks to all my guests, got to get something else off my chest. I was meaning to do it last week, didn't have the time, but I've got a couple minutes, I'll do it now. Here on the show on Red Card, we tell it the way it is. We don't sugarcoat it, we get right to the issue, and we don't skirt around it at all. And I'm going to get to an issue that's been bugging me for a long time, and many people in this country and in this province that it's been bugging. I was in a meeting last week with my son's team, and he doesn't have to give out his, I don't have to give out his team's name at all, but I was in this meeting listening to the coaches speak and go on, and all of a sudden I hear the words that the Academies have ruined the game in Ontario and in Canada. And as God is my witness, I picked up out of my chair and I walked out. Look, I'm going to tell you, I've said this before, if many of you have heard, my son does both club and academy, and he loves both. And both have so many good things to offer. Club and academy, both. They both have to exist. They exist all over the world. So for these coaches at youth clubs, these technical directors, these clubs that think that academies should not exist, give your head a shake. They're here. They're not going anywhere, and they're going to be here for a long, long time. Academies right now are doing a lot of great things. The clubs that are progressive under new, young technical directors that have taken over, they're doing some great things. The guys that have been technical directors in their position for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, they're old and outdated. They need to be removed from their youth club. They need to have a fresh voice, young guys in there to change things up. But when I hear things from a guy who's been involved in the game for many, many years saying, well, academies have destroyed the game in Canada, in the province, give me a break. I had to pick up and walk out because I said to myself, you're the problem why Canada isn't in a World Cup for so long. You're the problem why we're not developing and doing what's right in this country. And again, I'm going to say it once and for all. To me, I could care less about provincial championships. I wish that the CSA would scrap the nationals championships altogether. I could care less about trophies in provincials or nationals with medals. Who cares? I care about developing players, developing coaches, going on to play for their country, their club, and be successful. That's what I care about. I could care less about all these other things. And then when you hear clowns like this say, well, academies have destroyed the... You know what has destroyed the game? These clubs that put these parents on these boards that know nothing about the game, that make the TD's life so miserable. People that come from so many other sports, rowing, volleyball, basketball, hockey, they come and sit in a youth soccer board and start making decisions about a game they know nothing about. That's the problem in our game. Not academies, my friend, not academies. I had to get that off my chest.